Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about my favorite movie. It's The Dark Knight, and it is directed by Christopher Nolan and was released July 18th, 2008. It is a sequel to the 2005 movie Batman Begins, which also saw Christian Bale play as Batman. It's an action movie set in the fictitious Gotham City and was filmed in many different cities across the world: Chicago, Hong Kong, and a little town called Chertsey, England, for the most part. It is, of course, based on the comic Batman, where we saw it as early as the 1940s. Those were being made. Um, it's second only to Titanic in opening week sales, and third behind Titanic and Avatar for the highest grossing film in North America, so it made a lot of money. It had a budget of 185 million, and it earned a revenue of over $1 billion over two releases. It was re-released after Heath Ledger's unfortunate death in order for the Academy Awards, and hopefully it could pick up more awards. That was the idea. It was nominated for 8 Academy Awards and won 2. Heath Ledger won over 20 awards for this movie and almost swept the entire award show. It featured such actors as Christian Bale as Batman. He's also in the original Batman Begins, and more recently The Fighter, which got him quite a few awards. He actually didn't win any awards for this movie. Also Sir Michael Caine. He played Alfred, Batman's trusted servant and help. He was also in The Italian Job, Austin Powers, and more recently Inception, which was also a really good movie. It's a thinker. Heath Ledger, of course, he passed away during the movie. He's one of only 2 actors that have won awards after dying in the movie that they created. He's also famous for Brokeback Mountain, and in The Dark Knight he played Joker, of course. Also Gary Oldman, he played James Gordon. Aaron Eckhart, he played Harvey Dent, the district attorney at the time. We also see Maggie Gyllenhaal in that movie, which is Jake Gyllenhaal's older sister, and she plays the love interest in the movie, who dies in the movie. Of course, I'm not going to spoil how that happens. A little bit action-packed. And she plays Rachel Dawes. And we see Morgan Freeman in there. He plays Lucius Fox. He's basically Batman's tech guy, and hooks him up with all the technology that he needs to save the day. He's famous for, of course, his voiceovers in many movies. We see him in March of the Penguins and Wanted with Angelina Jolie. That was another action movie. My favorite part of the movie would have to be the beginning, when we see a gang of clowns. It's kind of a big mix-up. You don't really know what's going on at first, and you see that these clowns have some form of plot put together, and they're going in there to rob a bank. And there's probably a whole busload of them, and there's one swinging across from other buildings, and they break into the bank. They've got everybody at gunpoint, and you never really know who's the leader. You know, they're backstabbing each other in order to get more of a share in the loot from the robbery, and it's really an interesting scene. I won't exactly tell you what happens. This is where Heath Ledger's character is introduced. Also, I kind of like being a bit of a car guy. I like the Batmobile in this movie. It was really interesting to see. They had a really good car chase with Heath Ledger chasing Batman in it, and it was kind of cool. It had some humorous points in it too. The one good thing about The Dark Knight that I found was that a lot of people that didn't think that they'd like the Batman movies seemed to like this one, so it was good. It brought together a lot of audiences, and it was altogether quite a good film. It was very popular for quite a while. I mean, for the first 5 weeks, it was top of its board. We see a lot of good acting in it, and I'm sure that most people have seen it. If not, you should definitely check it out. It's a must-see. And that's it.